So, just a quick video today. This is my Yamaha Thundercat. I picked it up last week, and I actually picked up, it was silver and yellow, and it had a full stainless exhaust system with a racing pipe on. It was great, but I swapped over lots of the parts and panels. I'll show you a picture actually, to John's bike, my mate's bike, because he keeps his bikes for a long time, and I sell mine on at reasonable prices always. So basically he took all the good parts and left me with the not so good parts. Now it looks okay on the pictures. Excuse me. It looks okay on the pictures overall, and it is okay overall. It starts and rides and runs. Suspension's good, chain and sprocket's practically brand new. Engine's good and strong. It passed its MOT this morning. No issues at all. But it's got its issues. This is bad. I'm going to try my cutting compound on that, but I mean that's ridiculous. It will only clean it up a touch. That's not going to look great. Same here. Someone's already tried to patch it. Also, when I put the new headers on, in here, headers, there's now a kind of rattling sound, so that all needs looking at. It sounds like it's coming from the valves, but it's not, because it wasn't there beforehand. So basically this video is for a little bit of polishing up. See this here? I believe acid has come on this and it's spilt down. Remember, this is a different frame. It was on another frame. I believe this is brake fluid maybe, and it's ruined the paint, so I'm going to try and use my product on that as much as I can without actually making it worse. And also over here I've got an unboxing and a racing exhaust pipe, or just a louder exhaust pipe. Now this passed the MOT this morning, I can throw on the louder pipe and I'll sell this with the bike as well. So overall it is definitely a good bike. It's strong, everything's safe, and it works, but the panels are a bit, not great. They could do with repainting really, or just buy a Chinese set for 300 quid, wait 6 weeks and it'll look immaculate, because the rest of the bike is. So I'm going to do a sound test. We're going to hear the old exhaust, this one. There's not really much to hear. You don't really hear anything. You can hear the engine noise. You can't really hear the exhaust. And that's why we have louder exhausts, so we can hear our engine. So I'm going to put on the racing exhaust, which I haven't seen yet. It was only 30 quid on eBay. So here's the exhaust. I didn't even know it was a Scorpion, so that's great. It's actually fine on this side overall. It needs a bit of a polish. I'll do that once it's on the bike. It's got a ding up here, up there, look, just by the bracket here. But if the bracket sits there, which it might, I'm not sure, then it should be fine. Or I could try and use that bracket there, which should cover the ding a touch more, maybe. So that's great. I've got a Scorpion going on the bike. I'll throw this on and we will look at comparisons of sound. So I've put some exhaust putty on the joints. I'm going to be looking at lining this up and seeing if I can get it all buttoned down. So the diameter of the Scorpion is seems to be quite a bit bigger. I'm ratcheted down as much as I can there. What I'm going to try is moving the clasp a bit lower. Maybe I'm not fully on the end. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put something under there, like a piece of wrap or something that works with the exhausts. So I'll come back to you when I've sorted that out. So here's the exhaust on the bike. It looks good actually. I mean, something I quite liked the black. Kind of it's red and black on this bike, but it's nice. I'm going to put some proper polish on there. Now this bracket here snapped, so that's no good. It's still a bit loose there. That bracket's fine, nice and solid, but really I need a better exhaust clamp there. Let's hear the difference. This is what counts. Nice. Yep. Sounds much better. What I'm going to do is give it a bit of a clean up. I'm going to try my cutting compound on here, see if I can do something about this. I feel like it needs a light sanding or something, but I don't know. Knowing me, I'll mess it up. I'm going to give that polish with stainless steel polish. In fact, WD works well as well. And then I'll be advertising it, of course, with the original exhaust. For a very reasonable price. It will probably be around $8.50. Looking for the 850 or 8. It's genuinely a nice bike. It just has a few quirks here and there. So I'm setting the camera up here. I'm trying to get you to see what's happened here. It's definitely I'd say brake fluid spill. Now I like my my cutting compound, but I do it by hand and I can't see it straightening out that. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway and see if it does any good at all. So we might as well film it. So we're looking at this bit here. You can see how wrinkly it is. And then here, I'm going to focus on that bit, see what happens. Turtle wax scratch renew and repair. Really good stuff. I really like this stuff. I'm going to continue to use this even just for general cleaning and maintenance of bikes. Yeah, I mean, whatever this is, because it's kind of blistered, it needs some sort of light sanding first, but I'm not going to do that. I might try a tiny bit of light sanding, but if the lacquer's gone, it's all a bit weird. I'm trying to be as light as I can. If the sandpaper leaves scratches, my compound should take them out. Always very risky taking sandpaper to any paint. What I'm hoping for is that it smooths it down enough so that my compound can clean it a bit. But I'm probably asking too much for my compound. So I'm going to try the compound on top of that. No, it's definitely not going to make it much better. To be fair, it possibly is a bit better. It maybe blends in more. Maybe a nice coat of varnish. I'm going to give this whole tank a bit of a cut. A bit of gloss wax. That does look a little bit better. I'm going to work at that a little bit more and see how that goes. So I've kind of done the basic bits I wanted to do today. I remember it passed an MOT this morning. The chain and sprocket are new. Paintwork is not the best. I think I've made a difference in the tank. See what I did? I sanded it down a touch. You can still see imperfections. Then I cut it with compound and then I waxed it. It looks a touch better. It's got the new Scorpion exhaust on, which sounds great. It will come with the original. Brakes are good. Yeah, it's a nice bike. It's ready to go.